Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review All the Places, and this is a new dramedy kind of adventure film that focuses on estranged siblings, Gabriella and Fernando, played by Anna Saradilla and Mauricio Ochman, and they haven't really connected in 15 years, and when their father passes away, who's overbearing and really pushed for rivalry between these two, they wind up getting together and, in a spur-of-the-moment decision, decide to go on a motorcycle trip across Mexico, which was a dream of theirs growing up. You have two charismatic leads here in Saradilla and Ochman, who bring a lot of charisma. They have great chemistry together. You feel they're bantering, they're bickering. Now, the actual content of that bickering and everything, the writing's not the strongest in terms of dialogue. It gets pretty silly and on the nose and awkward at times, but at least Saradilla and Ochman, I think, do really fine jobs of committing to these performances and growing this relationship enough that we can feel it on screen. Now, so much of the narrative is a bunch of vignettes, more or less, of just new, weird situations, like going to this get-together of people out in, the woods, and they wind up going on shrooms and stupid, crazy stuff. They wind up getting in a betting on ping pong against a father and son, and you have all these different little sections of the film that some of the gags are so ridiculous. There's a whole entire gag where Gabriella is trying to have sex with this man who has a crystal ball and everything, and is like, what is going on here? And a lot of the humor and the setups of things are not the greatest, not the strongest, not the funniest, and it's challenging to really find that energy of what these events that these two people, Gabriella and Fernando, go through to help them grow as people, because that's really what this film is all about. It's just you're two very different people being forced into a situation together and trying to grow with each other through it. And it's one of those kinds of things where it's just it's engaging enough at times, but it's also really dumb and ridiculous and over top at others. Pitipol Ybarra, who is our director here, there's nothing really special from the technical aspects of things, and the pacing, it does get a little stretched at times because there's very minimal plot. One of the biggest things is just trying to get somebody medicine for something, and it's just is this, you have this whole entire film where it's just a bunch of random occurrences, and it ends abruptly, honestly. And I do enjoy seeing their dynamic grow over time and rebuilding that relationship. But so much of it is just dumb humor that doesn't really land. It's not very funny. But it has its moments. It has its charismatic leads. And at least those two things that maybe if you're into rom-coms, this might be at least worth a watch for you. But those are my thoughts on All the Places. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.